Hey, I just want to do this one really quickly. There will come a time in our future, probably in the next 10 years, if you're not making $100,000 a year, you won't live in most major cities all over the United States. Period. You won't. Because everybody is running to put their money into America. They're running to put their money here. They're running to buy up the property here. The next recession that's coming, it will only be people who make under 100K a year. I promise you. There'll be some people who make 100K a year that'll get hit. No worry. They'll lose some jobs. But if you're in a position of making over 100K a year, you and your wife together, if you're not buying investments, and I mean all kinds, like that Grab My Smartphone Money Millionaire book, like I'm talking about precious metals, pure lending, all of it, like you're stacking the table, it's gonna hurt. That whole video, that whole article they're putting about blacks and Latinos are gonna be broke in the next few decades, what that is talking about is investments, because overwhelmingly blacks and Latinos don't, outside of businesses and real estate, they don't really invest like that. And then every study they showed that even the 1%ers in black communities and 1%ers in Latino community, they only do invest in two things: a business and their primary real estate and maybe additional real estate. That's it. That's it. They don't do the investments with the stock market. They don't do investments with insurance. They don't do all this other stuff. They do house, maybe a couple other rental houses, and their business. That's it. Like, you're not going to get them in other investing venues. And that's why you're seeing so many brown faces in the finance industry trying to get y'all in, because they're like, hey, you're missing the party, or hey, have some money over here. But just mark my words, I just want to put that out there. And in less than 10 years, I mean, all over California, these houses that are $1.2 million, who's buying them? Sure, there's a few black people buying them, but not many. Sure, there's Latinos buying them, but not many. It's your tech people. It's your people with their high skilled jobs. If you're a man or woman and you're saying, Erica, I'm in a midlife career change, I want you to go see if, and you don't have to be an engineer, but there's so many jobs surrounding tech that you could pull. You could do any of a number of these jobs that are surrounding it. Program managers, assisting, there's all kind of analyst jobs at different levels that get you up there. Now, they may not get you 100K, but they'll get you 80. They'll get you 80. Go on Indeed.com and type in 80K jobs, or look on the left hand side, and it'll say for income markers. You can click the 80,000 button. So, but I'm just telling you what I see, and everybody hates my recession talk, and I'm like, they make articles like this for a reason. If you're not invested, if you don't have rentals, if you don't have the stocks, if you don't have notes, that's why I'm always talking about buying notes. Peer-to-peer lending club is notes. That's what those are. That's people paying me for the next 3 years. That's people paying me for the next 6 years. I only invest in 3-year notes now. I used to invest in 6-year, but I only invest in 3-year notes now. Because on average, I know the average American in 3 years either loses a job or changes a job. So I'd rather stick with a 3-year note so I get my money and get on out. That's just me. So look, I'm also going to write a blog article about this, but it's my response to that whole article about blacks and Latinos are going to be broke in the next couple decades. Well, shit, they technically already are, some of them. But there are a lot of people who are minorities making high income right now, but they have no investments. So for all technical purposes, if you lose your job tomorrow, how long will you survive? Not long. Not with just savings. If you ain't got no investments, nothing to sell other than your cars and your house, it's going to be a long, hard ride. So anyway, just putting that out there. Major cities, you're going to notice this. You're going to see it. I'm telling you. Also, when I talk about certifications, I'm personally taking some on Udemy to see how hard they are, just adding them to the portfolio, always keeping my portfolio shiny and new, open my eyes for opportunities. It's very important. Everybody, it's Erica, Classy Climb Blog, later.